Miigwech for this invite, but I noticed the junior achievement, and I think what a wonderful opportunity as our First Nations in our treaty territory and on our lands that we can grow and to be part of this junior achievement. We have a lot of young, skilled people, a lot of young, skilled youth growing and wanting to get into business. And with us being here just on the north shore of Rice Lake, 20 kilometers east of Peterborough, I think it's a great opportunity for partnerships and continued growth so that we all continue to put into the economy in our area. And also to acknowledge, we also just started our Economic Development Corporation, Junia Makuk, and I'd like to acknowledge our CEO, our chair of the board, Brian Cowie, has joined us today too. So miigwech for joining with me, Brian, and again, welcome to the territory and allowing me these few words. Miigwech, thank you.
Can I ask everyone to rise and join Norma, if you choose, in the national anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Thank you. Be quiet.
Thank you, Norma. I always say to my group, there's a reason that I never pass out an agenda, because invariably at events like this with 1,000 moving parts, something happens, and this year it's even giving me a great joke about pickleball, which is near and dear to a lot of people in this room. So we're going to change our order, and I'm inviting to the stage Mr. Dixon from IG Shared Wealth to present our Spirit Awards. It should become apparent with the joke.
It's a tough act to follow with that national anthem. Well done, very well done. Nice to see everyone here tonight. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for the opportunity. I did want to acknowledge two of my team members who were generous enough to give of their time to come and join me tonight, Kelly and Kathleen, so thanks for being here. So our first Spirit Award is the Educator Spirit Award. This award honors a teacher who has gone above and beyond to inspire and guide their students. Tonight's recipient from Kawartha Pine Ridge District School Board has been an integral part of our organization for many years. Serving as a guidepost for both JA Neo and students, championing in grades 7 and 8, this teacher has been a lead contact for securing Junior Achievement Day programming into multiple classes at Kenner and now Crestwood. Her involvement has led hundreds of intermediate kids to learn about essential skills such as entrepreneurship, work readiness, and financial literacy. I'm pleased to announce tonight's Educator Spirit Award goes to, there she is, Tara Sharp from Crestwood Secondary School. Doesn't say this on my script, but it's even cooler when they give you a script and you find out someone you're presenting to you actually know. That's really cool. So we'd now like to congratulate an individual from the Lindsay Show who was unable to attend on May the 9th. And the essence of an outstanding educator is someone who not only imparts knowledge, but also ignites a passion for learning in their students. Tonight, we honor a teacher whose dedication knows no bounds. This individual has been an unwavering presence within our educational community, shaping minds and futures with her tireless commitment. As the driving force behind JA's initiatives, this person has been instrumental in fostering a culture of innovation and growth among her students, and has been the catalyst for integrating JA programming and events into numerous classrooms. Her visionary leadership has opened doors for hundreds of students, equipping them with vital skills in entrepreneurship, work readiness, and financial literacy. On behalf of IG Wealth Management, it's my honor to recognize Bridget McCann Gerard as the Educator of the Year for the City of Kawartha Lakes.
I am not worthy of this award, but our wonderful John, Cody, Chris, who provide these opportunities to thousands of students across this region are the true deserving people. So thank you so much for providing opportunities for thousands of students across the area. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. The next recipient for the Educator Award is a PVNC educator passionate about our company program. Since beginning involvement with junior achievement nearly 2 years ago, this individual has been a cheerleader for student education in financial literacy, entrepreneurship, and work readiness. As the head of the LLS program at her school, this year's recipient is looking forward to the possibility of implementing our programs in her class, providing essential and engaging opportunities for students with disabilities. I'm happy to award the Educator of the Year Award to Amanda Ayanu from Holy Cross Catholic Secondary School. All right. Next, this award celebrates a KPR student who has demonstrated exceptional leadership, creativity, and dedication throughout the Junior Achievement Program. As an alumnus of our company program, this year's recipient served as the president of his class, leading his peers with integrity and positivity, encompassing what it means to be a JA student. We look forward to seeing what the future has in store for him, and the winner is, from TAS, Jackson Hart. We're into the shy part of the program now. Nobody wants to talk. Okay. Next, this award celebrates a PVNC student. As an alumnus of our company program, I feel like I said this already, but maybe I didn't. No? Similar. This year's recipient served as the president of her class, that led to a successful product called Seed Balm, a lip balm with seed paper to plant in its component. With leadership and resilience, this student is yet another example of how the company program helps amplify the already existing talents of those who participate. The recipient of this award is Nina did I say that right? Oi. Nina Oi from Holy Cross.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm not Nina, but she is at the prom. St. Peter's prom is always on the same night, so unfortunately, I told her I'd get, well, I didn't tell her yet, but she'll be surprised tomorrow. Thank you.
I guess that's a good excuse. Prom is probably legitimate. Yeah, I would say. Okay. Our final Spirit Award tonight is the Volunteer Spirit Award. This award recognizes a volunteer who generously has given their time and expertise to support junior achievement and its mission. This year's recipient has been a trusted and loyal volunteer for JA for years, using his position at RBC to further JA's mission and uplift the organization. Whenever a call is put out, this individual is among the first to answer and lend a helping hand. Having experience in both the classroom and in recruiting volunteers across JA NEO's service area, this individual continuously shows us what it means to truly care about our mission. And the recipient is Steve Vance from RBC.
Not going to pay you any more money, Steve.
All right, thank you for everything for this. JA means a lot to us because it's, my mom was in JA, I was in JA as a kid. So it's only serving to give back. Thank you.
Well, I think that wraps it for me. Congratulations to all our Spirit Award winners. Your contributions are truly appreciated. Thanks. Enjoy the rest of the night, everyone.
Just a couple of housekeeping things before we move on. Tonight, from Peterborough, Ontario, we are being streamed all across this great country of ours, and it will show up on YouTube channel as well as the Facebook channel. We will put up the links if you haven't seen them already, and Your TV will also, they're filming tonight, and so they'll be putting up a series of when this will play again, so you can get the relatives and friends that said, oh, I had something else on tonight. Go and sit with them and let them watch it. You'll be a friend for life. I'm also reminded, as we've got a number of still places to go tonight, in the words of Mr. Wilson, now some of us in the room are old enough to know Paul Wilson, and Paul said to me one time, he said, did you ever come down off the podium and somebody come up and say to you, excuse me, sir, that speech was way too short. So just remember, there's 9 inductees to go through and all that, and here we go. At this point, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to introduce the chair of Junior Achievement of NEO, Mr. Patrick Davis.
Good evening, and I'm going to try and read as well as my predecessor. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 9th Annual Junior Achievement Business Hall of Fame in Peterborough, which means next year is 10. I'm Patrick Davis, Chair of JA Northern and Eastern Ontario. On behalf of our board and myself, thank you for joining tonight. This past year, we've been ramping up our efforts to deliver exceptional programs in schools throughout Northern and Eastern Ontario. Your support has been invaluable in helping us make strides towards our mission. Tonight, we celebrate our inductees' lifetime achievements. Each story we share tonight has the potential to ignite passion and ambition in our youth, paving the way for them in various business sectors and entrepreneurship. Inspiration is at the heart of tonight's event. We're here to recognize and honor remarkable business leaders who serve as beacons of light for our community's youth. As we look towards our 10th annual Business Hall of Fame in 2025, we gather to celebrate current business leaders and look forward to meeting those who have yet to be inducted, the future of our local economy. In a post-COVID world, equipping young people with the skills and knowledge for success is more crucial than ever. Every dollar raised tonight supports our programs, offered at no cost to students, schools, and teachers, focusing on financial literacy, entrepreneurship, and work readiness. Your generosity makes our work possible. Once again, thank you for being a part of this special evening and for continuously supporting JA's vision. Let's take a look at the impact JA makes to youth with this video, followed by John to say a few words.
Confused by my own moving parts. Thanks, Patrick. I'd like to recognize the laureates that we have in the room with us. And so please, don't be shy. I'm going to call your name. Just stand up and give a wave, okay? So with us tonight, and some of these folks we haven't seen in a while, so that's what makes it even more special to us. Peter McLean, Monica Carmichael, Bill Lockington, Alan Hill, Ramesh Sanj, Tony Ambler, Peter and Ann and Haig Kelly. Ladies and gentlemen, our laureates. Something that we're going to start doing tonight and then in the future, and that is to recognize laureates that are no longer with us. And that laureate this year that we lost is Glenn Stewart. Glenn Stewart gave us one of the all-time great lines at his induction. He stood up on the stage and he was thanking everybody, and he said, and by the way, there's a sale at the Bargain Corner this weekend. That's sure to make the highlight films that we're putting together for next year. I also would like to recognize, this is not a political meeting, it never has been, so politicians aren't invited to the stage, but I think it is worthy of recognizing the effort that is made by them year in and year out. Dave Smith's office is represented by one of his staff, Andrea Dodsworth. Michelle's office is being represented by Cindy Mello. Now, I just want to pause there for a second. Her husband is here with her, and many of you would know who her husband is, and he has served our community for a long, long time and is moving on. So, Randy, take a bow. The mayor was supposed to be here. Has he shown up? Okay. Well, I didn't see him come in, so. And represented, he was maybe playing pickleball. That was the other part of the joke. I thought I worked on that all day, and he's not here? Anyway. And representing the warden's office, the deputy warden of our county, Sherry Sinise. Sherry, you're here somewhere, okay. That's that. And now we're on to some very special recognition. And to do that, we'll call one of our laureates, Sally Harding.
Good evening, everyone. So, as you may or may not know, I was an inductee in 2018 and giving back to JA ever since. Two of the programs that JA offers are the company program for grade 10s and also the Entrepreneurial Day, JA Days, as we affectionately call it. That is for grade 7 and 8s. And in that program, they come together for a day and explore entrepreneurial companies with real problems and real challenges, and they really get the skills they need in both accounting, marketing, and operations, as well as sales and social media. So I'm here today to tell you that these young individuals who are intuitive and confident and sharp minds of today's world, and they come together to brainstorm ideas in these programs and to use problem-solving skills, analyze pricings, cost structures, budgets, and be creative with advertising in various mediums. And these students get these practical skills in a real case study environment. JA delivers these integral programs not only here locally, but across the province with your help. So I want to put a plug in to anybody out there who wants to have themselves volunteer or their companies volunteer to host a day with JA and help these students come to their entrepreneurial dreams. So today I'm here to interview these individuals who bravely acted as CEOs of their own organizations during these two programs. And we have, in no particular order, Zara from Crestwood Intermediate, Isabella from Crestwood Intermediate, Olivia from St. Catherine's Catholic Elementary, Bentley from St. Catherine's Catholic School, Jackson Hart from Tass, and Titus from Lakefield College School. And I was going to ask you for a round of applause, but you took that upon yourselves. So congratulations to all the CEOs.
Okay, moving right along. There's tomorrow going right by me. But again, if you had an agenda, you would realize I missed two things, and so we're going to back up. Anthony, we all right? He's going to put a slide up with my staff, I think. There's a group of really, really talented, hardworking individuals. You've seen them around here all night, so. And then I want to mention next year, and we're calling it 10 for 10. So I'm looking for 10 founders, and I'm going to ask you for $10,000 each. And we're going to look for 10 times 10 times 10 more volunteers, tens of Business Hall of Fame alumni, and so on. What does 10 mean to you? We'll put it on our list. But it's a significant year for us. I don't know where the time has gone. I'm hoping we'll produce a couple of things. We'll have an alumni book. And as I mentioned, we're going to make a real celebration next year. We're going to hold it right here. And this has been our home, and we've talked with them, and they said, yeah, we can handle. Well, I've been in this place when it's had 800 people in it. So anyway, on we go. Our little charter has been successful at a couple of things, and one of them has been getting some really, really class act volunteers. And Junior Achievement Canada produces each year, it's called the Roy and Richard National Volunteer Award. We as a group won that award in 2018, and the person's name that was on it is Mr. Paul Iyett. And I'm going to invite Paul up to the stage, please.
I just refer back to John's remark about Paul Wilson saying that nobody ever come up and said that speech was too short. I have a script here that was supplied to me tonight, and it says a few words about Alan Hill. That is too short, because there's a lot of things you can say about Alan Hill. He's not only in the Hall of Fame, he's Chancellor, he's a great supporter. I don't think JA ever has an event that the kids don't enjoy pizza. And Alan he just keeps giving back. He always seems to want to know, what else can I do to help? And that's what makes it go, because he inspires the staff inspire the kids in the classroom, and you folks inspire everyone with the contributions you've made to our community. So it's a great pleasure to present Alan with this year's Royden Richardson Award. And as John said, to be recognized and say the last 10 years, having 2 volunteers from this group win this award is pretty special. But I think it's a commitment of the staff that support the board and certainly come up with all the new ideas for JA and their programs. I know when I look at the paper, and I'm always pleased to see what they're doing with the trades at JA. To me, that's very special as a tradesman myself, and every place you go, they say we need more. And we need more people like Alan. Alan, congratulations.
When you have someone the caliber of Paul Iyett present you with an award, it's a little humbling. But I just want to say a couple of things, and I don't know if the students are still in the room, but I want to say this, hopefully that they will hear it. If you want to know why I volunteer with JA, it's the kids that were up front here. It's no other reason. Because if my small effort can change the life or the direction of someone who's that age in that time period, their lives are going to be different for the rest of their lives. And when I look at things that I can do, I want to do things that are going to be life-changing, life-altering. And for me, JA is one of those organizations that can be life-altering. Now, I can't do that alone. It takes a team. It takes people like Prachi, like Brianne, Cody, John. When I show up at an event, I'm kind of the talking head, but they're the ones that have done all the work before I show up. And so it's a team effort. This recognition is a team effort for JA here. It's not just for me. And the second team that I need to recognize are the teams that are at my stores that give me the ability to come and volunteer with JA. And without them, I wouldn't be able to do that. So thank you very much. This is a team award. It's not just for me.
So we're not gonna let you off the hook that easy, Alan, but you have said your speech, okay? At this time, I'd like to call my buddy Sanj. It's about hearing. He was our chancellor the last couple of years, and so he has the job of introducing to you our new chancellor for the next 2 years.
Right. Well, Alan, I mean, it's more than a privilege to hand this over to you because Alan and I are actually very close friends too. So it brings me much more than just great honor to be able to do this, to pass this off to you.
I don't think I need to say anything more except that tonight is a recognition of businesses. It's a recognition of people who have put in hard work, who can be mentors for other businesses here in town. Peterborough is filled with great business people. And this is simply a recognition. This is the 9th year of doing it, which means there's a lot of really great business people. And what we need to do is, while we celebrate this, think about who those great business people are that we need to recognize next year as well when the nomination time comes up.
So this is my last function, and that is to introduce to you the two ladies that are going to take you through the rest of the evening. First off, for her 4th year, I keep thinking she'll get it right yet, but please welcome Rosalie Terry. And joining her this year, because she was unable to last year, she was on the disabled list, Devin Gerard. Welcome, Devin.
Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready? Thank you so much, John. I'm so excited to be back for my 4th year co-hosting, but I think I'm even more excited that Devin is actually here and able to join this year. So please give Devin a big, warm round of applause. She was supposed to be here last year, but she hurt her back, so she wasn't able to share the stage. So we're so excited that she's here tonight, and we're so excited to be able to honor the inductees tonight and welcome them to the stage to honor them for all of the amazing work that they do in our community.
Thank you, Cody. Our inductees have shown incredible leadership, entrepreneurship, and community involvement that stands as a glowing example of what Peterborough has to offer. We'd also like to take a moment to thank our incredible investors who have helped make tonight possible. Your ongoing support is greatly appreciated.
So I'm going to turn your attention to the TV screens and say a huge thank you to our co-title investors, Drain Bros, Alf Curtis, and Peterborough Truss and Floor. Thank you also to our inductee investors, Gold investors, Spirit Award investor, social media investor, company program investor, community investors, food investors, media investors, and photography by Frost Photography. She's around here hanging out tonight. Where is she? Hi! She's taking all the beautiful photos this evening. So I also wanted to say a huge thank you to Danny Bronson, who is, where is Danny? He's gone. Oh, okay. Danny was playing the piano earlier, and he was playing it so wonderfully, so let's give him a big round of applause as well. Now, the moment that we've all been waiting for, let's get this party started. I would like to invite up Brad Collier from Grant Thornton to the stage to introduce our first inductee.
Very excited to kick things off this evening with our first inductee, Cora Whittington. Cora Whittington is the founder, thank you. Cora Whittington is the founder of Golden Pathways Coaching, a transformative coaching service that has helped countless individuals achieve their personal and professional goals. Cora's passion for empowering others and her commitment to excellence make her a truly deserving inductee. On behalf of Grant Thornton, it is my honor to introduce Cora Whittington into the JA Business Hall of Fame.
Set in the serene landscape of the Kawarthas, Golden Pathways Retreat and B&B stands as an example of both warmth and empowerment under the leadership of Cora Whittington. Born and raised in Western Ontario, Cora's journey led her to Peterborough after marrying her husband David. Here she has forged a deep connection to our community and its agricultural heritage. In 2003, after spending 15 years training and consulting all over North America, and driven by a desire to make a meaningful local impact, Cora realized her vision by founding Golden Pathways. Nestled on a 195-acre lot in the family since 1871, Cora plays a pivotal role in providing essential services to the community. Her business supports and guides leaders and individuals navigating business, organizations, leadership, and life. The B&B attracts guests worldwide, and her retreat center has hosted numerous teams, strategic planning, and training events. Drawn on her background in meditation and facilitation, acquired through roles with organizations like the Farm Debt Review Board, the Ontario Agricultural Training Institute, and Women and Rural Economic Development, Cora brings a unique blend of expertise to her venture. Through personalized coaching, team building, and strategic planning processes, she assists clients in striving for excellence in their teams, organizations, and businesses, as well as in their personal lives. Community engagement lies at the heart of Cora's mission. She is deeply involved in local boards and initiatives, including the Peterborough Economic Development Board, Community Futures, and Peterborough and the Kawarthas Chamber of Commerce. These organizations assist in creating an ecosystem that supports entrepreneurs and business growth in Peterborough City and County. From mentoring young entrepreneurs to supporting wellness initiatives, she ensures that Golden Pathways remains a force for good in the community and emphasizes that success is measured not just by profit, but by the positive change inspired in others. Her motto for living is, "Be the change you want to see."
So when I saw the list, I saw that I was first. I'm a W. I'm never first. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm deeply honored to be inducted into the Junior Achievement Business Hall of Fame. My path began with a degree in family studies from the University of Guelph. I embraced the opportunity to make a difference working with troubled youth at the Ministry of Corrections and Peterborough Youth Services. In 1991, I embarked on my entrepreneurial journey, enriched by what I learned from the Advanced Agriculture Leadership Program. This transformative two-year experience took me across Ontario, Midwestern Canada, the US, China, and Hong Kong, deepening my understanding of agriculture, life, and global politics. It instilled in me the confidence and insight into multiple perspectives. So my work led me all over North America. I'm driving sometimes 50,000 kilometers a year, spending countless hours in the air. On the Farm Debt Review Board, I mediated between creditors and farmers struggling with the aftermath of the over 18% interest rates of the 80s. I also supported rural women in Ontario in starting their new business, and I taught survival skills for women and youth across the US. Each experience deepened my commitment to helping others. I am forever indebted to my late mother-in-law, Fern Whittington, whose unwavering support was crucial during those years. She was the third parent of our 3 children, and they experienced a special bond. I also owe profound gratitude to my husband, David, who has always believed in me even when I didn't. This June, we celebrate 49 years of partnership, love, and shared dreams. 2001 brought significant changes, selling our beloved Century Farm for the buffer zone of the landfill site and experiencing the global shift of 9/11. These events were catalysts for traveling less and creating a business closer to home. We built a new home and established the retreat and B&B on another family farm descended from David's grandmother. we turned a period of trauma and upheaval into a new opportunity. Former Mayor Sylvia Sutherland's support letter for this award for me was unexpected and heartwarming. It's a testament that you can be on opposite sides and still respect each other. A few years after the sale of our farm, the county asked me to facilitate their strategic plan, and later, Judge Batten and I mediated an economic development agreements between the city and the county. As we left the meeting with the new plan, former Mayor Sylvia said, "That was a miracle. The warden and I can't even agree on the time of day." That was around 20 years ago. We might need another miracle. I extend heartfelt thanks to my nominators, Lori McKee and Gail Moorhouse, and the 6 individuals who wrote supporting letters. When I need a boost, I will read your letters. In every role, whether solving problems with teams, coaching individuals, guiding strategic plans, or volunteering on a board, I live by the mantra, be the change you want to see. Each challenge or complaint prompts me to ask, who do you want to be in this situation? And how open are you to exploring different options? It's about genuinely listening to all sides and deeply understanding the heart of the matter. I have learned the power of holding a clear vision and letting go of any limiting beliefs that stand in the way. When I approach problems with this mindset, they begin to transform. As we become the change that we want to see with a vision and the belief in possibility of a solution, we can make a difference. Let's be that difference. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Cora, for starting out our night so eloquently. Congratulations. I'm now thrilled to welcome a very familiar face, a longtime advocate and a longtime investor of JA Neo, Mr. Terry Windrum from Park Place Financial, to introduce one of my favorite women, Gwyneth James.
Thank you. What a pleasure. Not only is it my pleasure to introduce Gwyneth James and her award, but she brings her very own fan club. Gwyneth James is the driving force behind Silverthorne Management Consulting now, but she has a long history in our community, being in the accounting world and supporting not-for-profits and all sorts of organizations, providing expert advice and strategies to businesses in the community. Her dedication to fostering growth and innovation has earned her a place in the JA Business Hall of Fame, and on behalf of the PPF group of companies, I'm pleased to induct Gwyneth James.
When you're diving into the world of numbers, equations, and financial strategies, you want a partner who not only understands the complexities but also brings a sense of trust and reliability to the table. Gwyneth James, founder of Cody & James CPAs, had a vision that stemmed from her family legacy in accounting. Inspired by her father's successful accounting firm, Gwyneth ventured into the world of entrepreneurship with a solid foundation in financial management. Despite holding an undergraduate degree in microbiology and initially pursuing careers in teaching and banking, Gwyneth's educational journey took a turn when she obtained her master's in business and became a chartered professional accountant. In 2009, Gwyneth embarked on her entrepreneurial journey by acquiring a small bookkeeping firm. Initially, the company comprised of Gwyneth, the previous owner, and one other individual. However, the firm steadily grew over the years, and Suzanne Cody joined as a partner in 2013. By the time Cody & James was sold in 2023 to Ascend LLP, Chartered Professional Accountants, they boasted a team of 15, marking a significant achievement in Gwyneth's entrepreneurial career. Gwyneth attributes the success to a combination of hard work, strategic planning, and the team's commitment to excellence. Simultaneously, Gwyneth has been actively contributing to the prosperity of the Peterborough region in 2 other ways. She provides controllership services to several economic development organizations as the principal consultant at Silverthorne Management Consulting, and she is a serial volunteer, having held board positions with the local Chamber of Commerce, United Way, Trent University, and various other nonprofits. As she looks towards the future, Gwyneth plans to continue her legacy of collaboration and community engagement through her businesses and philanthropic endeavors. Her advice to young people: find folks with different perspectives, take advantage of resources available to you, get involved in your community, and start with a solid plan.
That was a fun video with lots of great photos. It reminded me of my cheerleaders back there. Thank you so much for this honor. I really do appreciate it. A special thanks to my writers, because I do numbers, not words, so I needed writers. So Karen and Susie and our friend Sherry helped to pull together this application, induction, whatever thing. See, not a words person. I wanted to make a couple of comments. One is that team thing. You know, we talked, Cora mentioned it, it's come up a few times. No entrepreneur is truly alone if they want to be successful. You need to have a team. You need to have your friends. You need to have family supporting. You need to have business associates. You got to figure out who the people are who are going to support you, but also argue with you. Don't surround yourself with people who just say, oh yeah, that was wonderful. Like that, don't, because it's not true. Sometimes your ideas are lousy and you need somebody to say, nah, you need to tweak that. And that's what my friends and family have done for me. I am eternally grateful for their support and my family's support, and a great team that we had at Cody and James that's now gone to Ascend. Something else I wanted to share, particularly with the young folks up there who are just thinking about businesses. What the idea is that you start a business and you build it so that it becomes independent. So one of my favorite lines is that your business should be like a child that will eventually become independent. Theoretically, I know parents, you know, theoretically the child should be independent. Your business should be like that. Build it so that it becomes this entity that allows you to go off and have a vacation once in a while. It shouldn't be like a pet that will never be independent. So keep that in mind, because if you spend a lot of time and energy building up your business, the idea is that eventually you can sell that, right? And then you'll have some money to enjoy your retirement, because those of us in business, we don't have a pension. So you want to make sure that you're putting some money aside or investing your time and energy into something that will pay off in the long run. I think that's all I had to say for tonight. Thank you very much for this. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Gwyneth. Great words of wisdom as well. Appreciate your financial advice tonight, too. So next up, I am so excited to welcome two incredible women who have done so much for our community. First, let's please welcome Tiffany Arcari from Go Verone Associates. She will be introducing our next inductee, Nicole Truman.
Hello, hello. Beautiful night. Shout out to JA, all of the staff, the amount of work that goes into tonight, and all of the community service that they do. We at Go Verone Accounting Tax Law Advisory personally love our JA days. Nicole Truman, founder, yes, founder of Fox Law, has been a pillar of legal expertise, community involvement, and advocacy for animals with the Humane Society. Her commitment to justice and community service sets her apart as an exceptional business leader in our community. On behalf of Go Verone Accounting Tax Law Advisory, please welcome Nicole Truman to the JA Business Hall of Fame.
When it comes to legal matters in Peterborough, there's one name you can trust: Nicole and her dedicated team at Fox Law. Nicole's journey with Fox Law underlines perseverance, community engagement, and a dedication to client satisfaction. Initially nurtured by her childhood acquaintance with the firm's founder, Bill Fox, Nicole's trajectory into law and eventual partnership at Fox Law speaks volumes about her commitment to her hometown, Peterborough. Her firm boasts a rich legacy of over 5 decades, marked by a transition from a sole practitioner setup to a thriving practice under Nicole's leadership. She and her business partner, Ross Pride, took the helm in 2016, infusing the firm with fresh energy while maintaining the values it was founded upon. Nicole attributes much of her success to the strength of her team and the emphasis placed on client relationships. With a supportive staff and a client-centric approach, Fox Law prioritizes not just legal matters, but also the emotional journey clients undertake, whether it's navigating the excitement of a new business venture or the complexities of estate administration. In her spare time, Nicole dedicates herself to numerous community initiatives, serving on several boards and lending her legal expertise to causes close to her heart. Her involvement with organizations like the Peterborough Humane Society and the Morton Medical Center underscores her commitment to making a tangible difference in her community. Looking ahead, Nicole envisions Fox Law continuing to provide top-notch service while expanding its reach through the mentorship of junior lawyers and focusing on efficiency and specialization. Nicole's legacy is one of client-centric excellence, community engagement, and a commitment to nurturing to the next generation of legal professionals. Her advice to aspiring entrepreneurs is to work hard, use available resources aimed at helping startups, and make sure to be involved, network, and stay active in the community you serve.
So it's an honor to stand before you tonight to receive this award. I am humbled and grateful for this recognition, and I am privileged to be a part of this group of exceptional business leaders. I want to extend my heartfelt appreciation to Junior Achievement. Your commitment to fostering the entrepreneurial spirit in our community and the role you play in nurturing the next generation of business leaders is of critical importance. And looking for my friends and family, I see some family there, and I think you guys, okay. So my message to you is make sure you surround yourself with people who inspire you and motivate you. Seek out the people who believe in you and who remind you of your worth, especially on the days that you aren't able to see it for yourself. There are people who will never support you because you are you, and then there's people who will always support you because you are you. And you just have to find your always support you people. Most of my people are here with me tonight, and to them I say, every year I look forward to attending specific events because you took me there the first time. I like certain foods because you made me try them, even though I may have been quite skeptical to do so. I play the sports I do because you love them and took the time to teach them to me. And there are movies I love because one of you loved them first. I am a mosaic of all of you, the people who love and believe in me, and thank you for your unwavering support. And I just want to end with a reminder to all of us that we need to encourage and support our local business owners, particularly our female business owners, as this is what tonight should really be all about. When someone succeeds, we need to fight the urge to ask who do they think they are, to ask why are they getting special recognition, to ask do they really deserve it, and to ask are they really that great. The success of our local businesses, particularly our female-led businesses, doesn't take away from your success. Their joy doesn't steal your joy. We have to work to rewire our mindsets that our local businesses and business owners are the competition and they don't need our support. It's a trap that distracts us and steals our energy that we should be using to encourage and to lift them up. This recognition is not just a celebration of past business achievements, but is a call to action for the future too. Let's continue to support and uplift the small businesses in our community and to inspire the next generation of entrepreneurs. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nicole. Many of you are aware of and have been the beneficiary of Nicole's generosity on advisory services and support she's given to many of my clients over the years. But Nicole, you have been equally generous to me and my family in taking panicked phone calls when we find tropical birds amongst our cedar bushes. It is within 10 minutes that Nicole helped to advise us what to do, contacted the right people, and had a plan for us. So your generosity and kindness all around is noted and is a real inspiration to many of us. So thank you. I'd now like you to join me in welcoming Patrick Davis on behalf of Ashburnham Realty to the stage to introduce our next inductee.
Me again. Paul Bennett asked me to do this, unfortunately, and I apologize, I don't look like Paul Bennett. Janine Taylor, the founder of KawarthaNow.com, has played a crucial role in keeping our community informed and connected. Her entrepreneurial spirit and dedication to local news make her a valuable addition to the JA Business Hall of Fame. On behalf of Ashburnham Realty, please help me in congratulating Janine Taylor.
If you're looking to keep up to date with local news, events, small businesses, and more in the Peterborough and the Kawarthas, look no further than Janine Taylor's KawarthaNow.com. Janine Taylor was born and raised in Peterborough, and when asked why she decided to stay, she said she never thought about leaving, especially as an avid lover of the Kawarthas. She initially established her career in marketing, working as a corporate marketing director and freelancer in the early 90s. When the internet was first gaining traction in 1995, she was a managing editor of 3 local publications. When Janine suggested to her publisher that they needed to publish online, they refused. From there, she quit her job and launched a community magazine called Quid Novus in May 1996. It was too early to monetize online advertising, so Janine and her team worked in website development for 16 years and relaunched the media website as Kawartha Now in 2009. She has grown the team to include her partner, 5 core writers, and several freelance writers. She attributes her success to her team, who provide quality, trusted journalism and top-quality coverage. Community is central to everything Janine and her team delivers, and she is actively involved with and passionate about supporting local nonprofit organizations and many arts organizations with sponsorship coverage and donations. During the pandemic, the website's viewership tripled and has held that audience. Future goals for Janine and her team are looking to grow their local campaign, Keep It in the Kawarthas, expanding communications and editorial services, and assisting businesses with media training. Janine's word of advice for younger entrepreneurs is to utilize support and resources in the Peterborough community and do not be afraid to ask for mentorship and help from others.
Thank you. Can you hear me okay? Okay, Nicole Truman, you were a hard act to follow. And I'm a writer. So I'm going to maybe need the glasses? Okay, yeah. So thank you to Junior Achievement for this honor, and congratulations to my fellow inductees. I'm inspired to be recognized with this class of 2024, who are all outstanding leaders in our community. I'm grateful to live and work in the beautiful Kawarthas with all of you. I think that many Hall of Fame recipients realize that we do not arrive at this place of honor alone. We're supported by our community and those around us to help us achieve our goals. In my case, that includes our team members, our readers, our community partners, our advertisers, our advisors, and many more. It takes a village to support a locally owned independent media company. I often joke that my only real talent is in recruitment. I think I must be pretty good at that because Kawartha Now has an amazing team and our reputation has been built on the quality of their work. In my personal case, yes, I'm gonna do this, Bruce. He's right over there. In my personal case, that village includes one special person. I launched our first media website, quidnovus.com, in May 1st, 1996. At the end of that month, I met Bruce. who became my life and business partner for the next 28 years. That sounds kind of scary, doesn't it? I was 9 at the time. He is also Kawartha Now's managing editor, our technical lead, my compass, and my voice of wisdom. I have to say with absolute certainty that I would not be here today without his dedication, work, and support over all of those years, helping to make our media company what it is today. He certainly deserves to be sharing in this award, and anyone who has worked with him will know that to be true. In closing, I'd like to acknowledge junior achievement along with a group of local women who are committed to increasing female representation in the Business Hall of Fame. This is where Gwenna's cheering crowd also is deserving credit. I am here as a result of their diligence. In the early years of my career, I did not have many options for female mentorship. The media business is not known for its proliferation of female publishers. It is important for all of us to recognize female leaders so that the young women who are involved in junior achievement can see themselves in these roles and aspire to greater heights. On behalf of all of our team, we thank you for your ongoing support in this honor.
Thank you so much, Janine. And I have had the absolute pleasure and honor of knowing Janine for a very long time. And I can truly and honestly say without her mentorship and friendship, I would not be where I am today. So I'm really excited to see her getting up on stage and getting this award. She mentors so many young women in our community, and she's made a huge difference. So a big round of applause to Janine. All right, next, let's welcome Kyle Lajoie from BMO to the stage to introduce our next inductee.
Thank you. So building on what Janine said, a lot of amazing people here today. But another person to add to the list is John Cunningham. So John Cunningham is owner of Ashburnham Funeral Home, and he's provided compassionate care and personalized services to families in our community for years. His dedication to serving others makes him a respected leader in our business community. On behalf of BMO Bank of Montreal, I am honored to induct John Cunningham into the Business Hall of Fame.
In the heart of Peterborough, John Cunningham stands as a pillar of compassion and professionalism in the funeral service industry. With a legacy spanning nearly 4 decades, John's roots in the funeral profession run deep. He has been an Ontario Funeral Director Class 1 since 1985, embodying a commitment to excellence that has defined his career. He received the rare and prestigious designation Certified Funeral Service Practitioner in April 2014. John's heritage is intertwined with the history of funeral service in Ontario. His mother's lineage spans 5 generations of providing compassionate funeral care to Ontarians. John earned his Bachelor of Arts degree from Wilfrid Laurier University and a diploma with honors in funeral service education from Humber College, and used his experience and family history in the industry to propel his mission forward of providing excellent service at an accessible cost to families. As the owner and managing funeral director of Community Alternative Funeral Home and Ashburnham Funeral Home, John has reshaped the landscape of funeral services in Peterborough. His dedication to innovation led him to found Kawartha Aquamation in 2019, introducing environmentally friendly alternatives to traditional burial practices. John Cunningham's dedication to serving grieving families is a testament to his unwavering compassion and integrity. Working tirelessly, often 7 nights a week, and on call every night, he sacrificed his own financial gain, going without a salary for 4 years to keep costs down for those in need. Furthermore, John's generosity knows no bounds, as he provides his building at little to no cost to multiple NGOs, support meetings, services, and AGMs. In his spare moments, John finds solace in music, playing electric bass with a local blues band, and contributing his skills on a tuba to several esteemed musical groups. His legacy is one of compassion, service, and unwavering dedication to the Peterborough community. For aspiring entrepreneurs, John offers this advice: success is preparation meeting opportunity. Never stop learning. All knowledge is good, and bring as much as you can to the table.
thank you, everyone. I am, as many have mentioned before, I am truly honored and humbled to stand before you today as an inductee into the Junior Achievement of Northern and Eastern Ontario Hall of Fame. So this recognition is not just about me and my efforts, but it's a testament to the support from the many mentors, colleagues, and the community at large, many of whom are here tonight and others watching online, that I've received over the years. I'm truly grateful for this honor. As I reflect on my journey as an entrepreneur, I'm reminded of the countless lessons I've learned along the way. And there's one piece of advice that I would like to impart on the young entrepreneurs that are here tonight. It's this: embrace setbacks as stepping stones to success. Every setback, every obstacle, and every failure I've encountered in my journey, and believe me, there have been many, have served as valuable lessons. Lessons in resilience, perseverance, and the relentless pursuit of my business vision. So, to all the young entrepreneurs out there, I urge you not to fear setbacks. Embrace them as an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Moreover, never underestimate the power of passion and purpose in driving your endeavors forward. Let your passion be the guiding force behind your decisions, and let your purpose be the North Star that keeps you grounded amidst the many challenges of entrepreneurship. And believe me, there will be many, probably. But perhaps most importantly, never forget the importance of giving back to your community. For it is through service and philanthropy that we truly leave a lasting positive impact on the world around us. In closing, I want to express my deep gratitude to both Junior Achievement for this great honor and to all those many people who have supported me on this journey. Together, let us continue to inspire, empower, and uplift the next generation of entrepreneurs, for they are the architects of tomorrow's world. Thanks very much.
Thank you, John. And I was so pleased to hear you talking about and being spoken of your unwavering dedication. I've been able to witness that firsthand as John has been mentoring a young entrepreneur of ours, a client, through succession and transition. And your mentorship is noted and recognized in this business community, and we are eternally grateful for that. So thank you. And now, I'd like to welcome to the stage Cody McIntyre. Cody will be speaking tonight on behalf of Paul Wilson from Your TV to introduce our next inductee.
Thanks, Devin. And I am not, unfortunately, Paul Wilson. Robert and Jill Staples, the founders of Staples Maple Syrup, have built a legacy of quality and tradition in our community. Their commitment to sustainable practices and exceptional products has earned them a place in the JA Business Hall of Fame. On behalf of Your TV, it is my honor to welcome Robert and Jill Staples into the JA Business Hall of Fame.
Robert and Jill Staples epitomize a legacy steeped in family, tradition, and the rich essence of maple syrup. Robert's initiation into syrup making came from his father, tapping 12 trees around their driveway and utilizing an old black kettle in their garden. Thus, from modest beginnings on their home farm, Staples Maple Syrup emerged. Following college, Robert returned to the family dairy farm in 1976, working alongside his brother while continuing to produce maple syrup on the side. Upon retiring from the dairy business, he wholeheartedly committed himself to syrup production, expanding to 3,500 taps and formally establishing Staples Maple Syrup. Jill's roots in syrup making trace back to her visits to her grandfather's farm in Mount Pleasant. Their collective experiences laid a robust foundation for their joint venture. Jill, a registered nurse, offers a unique perspective, balancing her healthcare career with her involvement in Staples Maple Syrup. Over the years, they've witnessed customers evolve into friends, eagerly anticipating their annual visits for syrup. Staples Maple Syrup garnered prestigious accolades, including 4 World Championship wins at the Royal Winter Fair, the Canada 150 Award, and the Ontario Maple Syrup Producers Association Lifetime Achievement Award. Their son Mark, along with his wife Stacy, and daughter Megan and husband Kyle, actively participate in various aspects of the business. Even granddaughters Emily and Scarlett, aged 11 and 8 respectively, contribute to the family enterprise, symbolizing the next generation's commitment to preserving the syrup legacy. Despite opportunities for expansion, Robert and Jill remain deeply engaged in their community, participating in local markets, supporting businesses, contributing to charities, and engaging in civic activities. They envision a future where Mark carries on the family business, embracing technological advancements while upholding the legacy. Ultimately, Robert and Jill aspire to be remembered for their dedication to producing exceptional syrup and providing unparalleled customer service. Their advice to aspiring entrepreneurs mirrors their own journey. Pursue passion, work tirelessly, and cherish the support of family and community.
Thank you. I learned 30 some odd years ago, but this is Jill's job.
Thank you very much for this honor. Thank you to Junior Achievement and all their staff for all their hard work around this event this evening. You've been a pleasure to work with. Thank you very much. It's an honor to be associated with all these other businesses. Farming and maple syrup aren't always thought of as a business, and so it's truly an honor to be recognized outside of agriculture. Thank you so much. Our kids and their spouses have been very important in our business, and we wouldn't be able to manage without them. Thank you to all the people who were part of this process of nominating us. We've only found out some of the people, and people just keep coming forward and saying that they were part of this. We don't know what they've said about us. It was truly a surprise. So our advice is find something that you love and don't give up and keep on, even though you have ups and downs in your business. Come visit us at our farm gate and come visit us at the Saturday market. We're there every Saturday from 7 to 1. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, truly deserving, and they definitely are staples in our community. Next up, I would like to welcome Bill Lockington from LLF Lawyers to the stage to introduce our next inductee, Tim Barry.
Good evening. I came in the door tonight and Cody grabbed my arm and he said, all right. He said, 30 seconds, you're a lawyer. I want you to stick to it. And so here I am. Gives me a great deal of pleasure to nominate Tim Barry. I should say this is not merely LLF Lawyers and myself nominating Tim, but two very accomplished business people, Haig Kelly and Todd Lawson at Havelock Metals, participated in that nomination. Tim's unavoidably not with us tonight, so I'm joined by his second generation son who works with Tim and their family. So Tim is the founder of Merit Precision Molding. He's been a driving force in the manufacturing industry in this community for a long time. His commitment to quality, innovation, and community involvement has set Merit Precision apart as a leader in our business community. On behalf of our firm, Haig Kelly and Todd Lawson, congratulations to Tim Barry. I think we often think of a community has communities within it. And the thing that has always impressed me about Tim over the years is that all of his skills, his attributes, and that carry over to so many of those communities that make up our overall community. So I'd like to introduce Lucas Berry, Tim's son, who will accept the award.
When seeking a premier provider of custom plastic injection molding solutions in the Peterborough area, look no further than Tim Barry and his dedicated team at Merit Precision. Born and raised in Peterborough, Tim Barry's journey into entrepreneurship began in 1993 when he seized an opportunity within the plastic manufacturing industry, acquiring the assets of a company in receivership. With a decade of experience in engineering and business, including a master's degree, Tim brought invaluable expertise to the table, enabling the enterprise to flourish. Over the years, Merit Precision has evolved, acquiring H&J Precision in 2010, a company specializing in the manufacture of precision nuclear fuel bundle components. Tim has grown Merit Precision from a modest 10 to a robust 80 to 100 employees today, attributing the company's success to steadfast dedication to customer satisfaction, 30 years of growth, and a great team. This principle underscores Merit Precision's commitment to meeting and exceeding customer needs daily, fostering enduring relationships and driving growth. With two of his sons now actively involved in the company, Tim envisions a legacy of family continuity and community impact, striving to be not only a reliable employer, but also a steadfast supporter of local initiatives and organizations. Tim's advice to young entrepreneurs: learn your numbers. He underlines the importance of mastering financial literacy and encourages aspiring business owners to thoroughly comprehend their financial statements and ensure profitability from the outset. Furthermore, Tim advocates for a culture of giving back to the community, believing that success in business should be accompanied by a sense of responsibility to give back. Tim encourages young entrepreneurs to recognize the role of luck and teamwork in their success, and to reciprocate by supporting local initiatives and organizations.
Yes, as Bill said, I am not Tim. That is not me. I am his son, Lucas, and I'm here this evening on behalf of Tim to accept this induction. As to why I am here, as an unexpected twist, yesterday my dad detached his retina. Today he had some surgery, got it repaired, and for at least the next 2 weeks he's going to be immobile during his recovery, which, if you know my father, getting him to sit still for longer than an hour is nearly impossible, so we'll see how that goes. Unfortunately, some of his summer plans have been upended, including tonight, which I know he was very much looking forward to. But nevertheless, he did ask me to come up here today and say a few thanks to some very key people. Firstly, thank you very much to the Junior Achievement and Selection Committee for considering his name for this honor. He'd also like to thank Bill, Todd, and Hag for putting his name forward as a nominee for tonight. He'd like to thank his wife, Shelley, who's been with him every step of the way for the past 45 years, from university through to retirement. And I might be paraphrasing this one a bit, but he'd like to thank his 3 sons, his 3 wonderful, amazing, brilliant, handsome sons, for putting up with him throughout the years. Building business within his home city of Peterborough has always been one of my dad's biggest passions and greatest pleasures. From starting Merit Precision over 30 years ago, passionately striving to keep manufacturing local, to joining numerous business boards across the Kawarthas, and devotedly growing lacrosse and all sports within the city. I know my dad's always been proud to watch Peterborough grow and thrive throughout the decades, and I'm very, very honored to accept this distinction on his behalf. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lucas. I think I speak on behalf of all of us when I say please give Tim our best wishes for a speedy recovery. It's always exciting, I think, when we're able to see continuity in businesses, especially in family businesses in our community. So we look forward to seeing what you and your brothers have up your sleeves in the future of merit precision in the years to come. And now please join me in welcoming Mike Baxter from CIBC to introduce to the stage our next inductee, Winslow Girolami.
The Winslows and Girolamis, owners of Winslow Girolami Motors, have built a reputation for excellence and integrity in the automotive industry. Their dedication to customer satisfaction and community involvement makes them a valued member to the Peterborough area and beyond. On behalf of CIBC Commercial Banking, it is my pleasure to introduce the Winslows and the Girolamis into the Junior Achievement Business Hall of Fame.
With a rich history spanning over half a century, Winslow Girolami Motors exemplifies the epitome of entrepreneurial spirit and resilience. From its humble beginnings as a small operation with 6 employees to its current stature as a predominant dealership with 67 team members, the company's trajectory reflects the dedication and vision of its founders. The beginnings of Winslow Girolami dates back to 1952, when Al Winslow established Winslow Motors in Peterborough, Ontario. In 1962, Dave Girolami and Al Winslow became partners, beginning a relationship between the two families that is still strong today. In 1970, Mike Winslow, Al's son, entered the fold, bringing with him a diverse range of experiences, starting from the parts department. Similarly, Dave Girolami's sons, Tom and Steve, joined the venture, each contributing expertise in parts management and sales. In 1993, Mike's sons, Andrew and Chris, joined the business, with Chris working alongside Tom in the parts department and Andrew eventually becoming the general manager and dealer principal. As the business continues to mature, it now has a 3rd generation of Girolamis, Jake and Dave, and a 4th generation of Winslows, Parker and Nick, upholding a long family history within the business. For the last 72 years, Winslow Girolami's philanthropic commitment has been evident within the community, supporting and offering sponsorships to local minor and amateur sporting teams, dragon boat races, as well as the Festival of Lights are just a few examples. They have dedicated their time annually to the Salvation Army Christmas Toy Drive and support local food bank programs. They also actively sit on several community boards and generously donate to infrastructure programs such as PRHC and local arena builds. Looking forward, Winslow Girolami endeavors to uphold its legacy of excellence with future business objectives including the possibility of expansion to accommodate growing truck sizes. The leadership envisions their business making a lasting impact on the community by fostering economic growth, supporting philanthropic endeavors, and nurturing the development of future entrepreneurs and skilled professionals. The team at Winslow Girolami's advice to young entrepreneurs is to pursue ventures that ignite a genuine passion, know the challenges and sacrifice inherent in entrepreneurship, and adapt to change.
I'm just going to hold this. I first want to thank my grandfather, Al Winslow, and Dave Girolami for having the vision and the courage to start a small business. I'm sure today they not only would be proud, but they'd probably be amazed at what Winslow Girolami Motors has turned into today. I'd also like to thank my father, Mike, Steve, and Tom Girolami, along with my brother, Chris, for excelling in their roles within the dealership, not just locally, but within our industry. This has earned them multiple individual recognitions over the years. But collectively, this hard work and customer focus has earned us top recognitions by Ideal Ace, winning Ideal Gold 11 times, and by International Truck and Engine, winning the Presidential Award 12 times, 4 of those being in the last 6 years. That's no easy feat. There's only 2 other dealer groups that have done that or done more. We can now add being inducted into the Peterborough Business Hall of Fame as one of our many achievements. I really want to thank the spouses of all the partners who have supported us over the years, especially my wife Ashley, who in the early stages of my career was not only working full-time, but looking after my 2 boys, Michael and Nicholas, while I traveled all over North America representing Winslow Girolami Motors. Having the support of all our spouses ensured that we can provide the best service for our customers in an industry that is continuously changing and runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Most importantly, I would like to thank every one of our employees, past and present, and every single customer and supplier, because without them, none of this would be possible. Lastly, I want to thank Dr. Ramesh Makija for nominating us and all the junior achievement personnel for recognizing us for this prestigious award. It's truly an honor to be the dealer principal at Winslow Drawley Motors and to work with so many great people and to live in this great community with a third generation of Geralmys and a fourth generation of Winslows that are currently working at this dealership. We look forward to further success and to be a part of this amazing community. We are honored to receive this recognition, and thank you all very much.
It is so cool and incredible to see a generation of people move through a business like that, and it's a testament to our community that that business has been thriving for that many years. So congratulations, and what an honor. I'm sure that your kids are really excited to move into that next generation too. Last but certainly not least, please welcome Darlene Wales from Kawartha Credit Union to the stage. She's going to introduce our final inductee of the evening, Richard LaBelle.
I don't really want to hold this. Thank you. Actually, congratulations to all of the inductees this evening. I have to say, it's always impressive to see the courage and the entrepreneurial spirit that we have here in our community. And with that, Richard LaBelle. The founder of the UK shop has brought a taste of British culture and tradition to our community. His entrepreneurial spirit, commitment to quality, and passion for his business make him a deserving inductee. On behalf of Kawartha Credit Union, I am pleased to introduce Richard LaBelle into the JA Business Hall of Fame.
Prior to 15 years ago, you may have been hard-pressed to find a selection of UK goods in Peterborough and surrounding area. After having to drive to the other side of Toronto to find his favorite British snacks, Peterborough-born Richard LaBelle shared his desire for someone to open a shop in the area to save on gas. It was then Richard's wife suggested he open his own shop, and thus started this Peterborough favorite mom-and-pop UK shop. In the heart of Peterborough, the UK shop stands as a testament to the power of family, entrepreneurship, and community spirit. Founded by Richard in 2008 after 2 years of creating a business plan, this quaint store has a keen understanding of customer preferences, addressing common pitfalls seen in other British shops, and focusing on bringing the nostalgic, comforting feeling of British goods to folks in the community and beyond. Since then, the shop has been a cornerstone of Peterborough, attracting tourism dollars and people from all over Ontario. Richard's years of previous experience in retail and lessons learned from his father helped to lay the foundation for a thriving venture, navigating the landscape of British goods in the Canadian market. However, the success of the UK shop extends beyond business acumen. Richard emphasizes the crucial role of genuine connections and community engagement. To give back to his loyal customers, Richard and the UK shop supports organizations such as the Peterborough Theatre Guild, the Electric City Football Club, Kawartha Pine Ridge District School Board events and trips, Hasty Peas Pipe Band, Showplace, and more. They never charge veterans nor veterans' families for the cost of any flag. For Richard, the key to entrepreneurship lies not just in products, but in people. His advice to young entrepreneurs: craft a solid business plan, ask for help, surround yourself with good people, value your team, and give back to the community.
Drink this in for a little bit. Wow, okay. Sorry. Okay. I'd like to begin by paying tribute to two people that were very close to me that passed away this year. Damian Harris was my best friend for the last 43 years and was one of the biggest supporters of myself and my shop, and he will be missed terribly. In January of this year, I lost my cousin Nicole Lawson after she had suffered through a long battle with cancer. Nikki was one of the strongest and bravest women I know, and she still is, and she will be missed. I'd also like to dedicate my award tonight in their memory. Thank you. I'd also like to thank Junior Achievement, Mr. McNutt, the Community Futures Development Corporation, and Ruth Van Viersen. I'd also like to thank the Kawartha Credit Union, as well as Terry Huggins from Harbor Accounting. I'd also like to acknowledge the great customers that we've had over the years. There's so many to mention, but specifically I'd like to thank Paul and Mary Carbert, the Stimpsons, the Blakes, and Bob Holden, who have all become more than customers, and I'm proud to call them all my friends. I'd like to thank my brother and his company, Get Seen Graphics, for handling all of my social media and helping whenever I needed them. I'd like to thank my kids, Madison, Alex, and Harper, for putting up with their dad for the last 15 years working long hours and missing a lot of family functions. In 2006, I made a comment to my wife, Monica. Monica, wave. Thank you. I made a comment to Monica. I wish that somebody got off their arse and opened up a Brit shop in Peterborough. And she replied, why don't you do it? Here we are. Her fault. Okay. Frankly, everything that I have decent in my life is because of you. Including this. And I'll never forget that. I'd like to thank my mother, Heather, Mom. There she is. For being my emotional support worker and for being the voice of reason when things get nuts. Last but not least, I'd like to thank my dad, Paul. Dad? My first memories of my dad revolve around work. I remember my mom taking my brother and I to pick up Dad from work at the Sears carpet department back in the 70s. They looked like the cast from Ron Burgundy back then. I also remember my dad taking me out for hot chocolate at the Bypass Texaco before I went to school and before he went to work, and I would have been young. I've always been proud of my dad, not necessarily of where he worked, but for his work ethic. He always gave 110%, and I've spent the majority of my life trying to do the same thing. My first job was working for my father, and when he closed his shop, I came to realize that I didn't miss the shop, I missed working with my dad. It was then that I promised myself that one day we'd work together again. My dad gave me my first job, and I wanted to give my dad his last job. And thankfully, I've been able to do that. This last one, strictly for me. To all my former employers, wait for it. Kiss my arse. Thank you.
Thank you. I think you also have the best outfit tonight. Can we now please have another huge round of applause for our incredible inductees? We live in such an awesome community and have so many wonderful business people and businesses here, and I think it's so inspiring for the next generation to see all of these wonderful people and the amazing things that they've done in our community. So thank you so much for everything that you do, and never stop being you. Never stop. Before we conclude this memorable evening, I really want to extend a heartfelt appreciation to all of the investors and sponsors, because without them, this evening and all of the really important work that Junior Achievement does in our community would not be possible. So can we have a round of applause for them, please?
As we wrap up tonight's ceremony, I do want to invite all of you to join us in looking ahead to the future. We'd like to share with you this parting video created by JA USA that we do hope that JA Neo will soon be able to create a similar video in the near future with some local students for us.
Please welcome tonight's presentation of What I Want to Do
When I Grow Up.
When I grow up,
I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck.
I don't want to cry when paying the bills.
when I grow up,
I don't want to be turned down for a business loan.
I don't want to borrow a lot for an education.
and then not know what to do with it.
When I grow up, I don't want to be paid less. Told I'm underqualified or overqualified.
When I grow up,
When I grow up,
I want to know how to save for my future. Find a job I like and start my own business. When I grow up, I want to know how to provide for my family.
and invest in my community and make a difference.
When I grow up, when I grow up,
When I grow up,
when I grow up, I just want things to be different.
At Junior Achievement, we promote economic empowerment through education, but we can't do it alone.
I'm getting instructions from offside. John runs a very tight ship, and I don't have a script. So, first of all, I'd like to echo the words that have been said many, many times. The inductees tonight, you deserve the accolades that you've received this evening. This event would not happen without nominations. And so as we look forward to the 10th anniversary of the Business Hall of Fame, the JA Business Hall of Fame, we need to have nominations for next year. And so please, there are so many worthy businesses out there, so many business owners. Please think of who should be nominated and be that person to nominate, because they deserve it. They've worked hard. And I would really appreciate having that. As we wrap up, we'd like to have all of the inductees, all of the people who were awarded this evening to come up to give a group photo. And I'd also like to thank you, ladies, for being great hosts. And I honestly believe the only reason I was up here is to make them look good. So with that, I thank you very much, and I welcome the inductees to come up and have their photos taken.